Man, look, man. This is my second one. I got my big bro in here, P-Town Mo. Another person from Carrollton, representative, living legend to me. And I don't always tell it like it is, like Aaron Neville's. What happened? What I say?
The practice running, we rolling.
Oh no, I started over there. I already know. Yes.
We rolling?
Yeah, we was rolling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now, I'm trying to give you a good intro, dog.
Let's go.
All right, because I know Mo got his refreshment. You know, he's drinking his Hawaiian punch and shit and all that. Got his pimp finger up, sipping on something. So like I said,
What's that Hawaiian punch?
yeah, that's Hawaiian punch.
Lord.
So Mo, let the people know.
With the Hawaii.
Hit you with the Hawaiian punch. Let the people know where you from, where you grew up at. I know you grew up Carrollton, Uptown, but let them know where you grew up at and how was it growing up, Uptown, New Orleans.
Was there a P-Town morning buildings like bandana gang? Yeah, street money records like. Yeah, I'm from Uptown, New Orleans. You heard me, from the 3 to the 17. You feel me? Like a lot of people say that, you know what I'm saying? And when they say from the 3 to the 17, they mean from the 3rd ward, 10 ward, 11 ward, 12 ward, 13, 17. You feel me? When I say from the 3 to the 17, I was born in the 3rd ward and raised in the 17th ward. You heard me? So yeah, I'm all Uptown. You dig?
All right. So how was it growing up? Like you say, Uptown, because I know you lived in the Melville before, and like you say, I know a lot of people's like, man, Mo, all from all over Uptown. Like you say, you've been everywhere, but you really rep Town. So how was it growing up? Because I know you had a lot. Your dad had a lot of kids. Your mom, I think she had 4 kids, right?
No, both of them. My mom had 7.
Okay.
And my dad had 5.
Okay, so together y'all was one big family, kind of like the Brady Bunch. Right. So how was that growing up with all those siblings and stuff like that in one house, all those personalities?
I was the baby.
Oh, all right.
So I was just the one who got carried around everywhere. I was the fucking the guinea pig. Nigga learn how to cut hair on my head, learn how to braid on my head. All that kind of shit, putting fucking, my sister, them used to be putting S-curls.
Damn.
And I had good hair. You heard me? I'll show you my chest hair. You heard me?
So you was like your boy with their own full force or something like that? The ones that all on house party. How cocky?
Yeah.
With the hair.
Oh yeah, bro. They used to be fucking over me. But
damn.
They love the shit out of niggas.
So how it was when y'all moved to Town? Like, what did you like the football? I know you played football a lot as a kid and stuff like that too. So how was that?
It was all good, bro. You feel me? Like, actually, when we moved to P-Town, I really thought that was like a white people neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And when we moved back there,
right? You
feel me? Well, like I didn't know exactly where we was moving to because I was still a child. But then my mom was like, "Man, we moving, up the street from your grandmother." You feel me? So I'm like, "Oh, you know what I'm saying? Well, shit, we be going over there a lot." You heard me? So I already, you know what I'm saying, had met a few people around there. You heard me? But when we got there and settled in, unpacked, oh Lord. Had a nice little neighbor named Kip, you heard me? Rest in peace. My dog Byron Cooper, you heard me? Kip, we share the same backyard.
Right.
You feel me? He had a goal in the backyard, basketball goal, and dudes from around the hood all come in his backyard and play. So now, the bitch is our goal too, you heard me? Fuck.
Every day y'all ready.
Like, nigga, you can't tell us don't play on no goal that's nailed to the tree that's in our backyard too.
Oh, all
you feel me? So we played on that bitch, so but he was never no confrontational kind of dude.
Right. So how was your grandfather? Because I know you say your grandpa ain't play like you say with your people wearing their pants down and nobody didn't curse around your grandfather. Like I know you big on respect. And that respect come from your grandfather.
Yes, indeed, man. We call him the Peanut Man, bro.
Why they call him Peanut Man?
My little partners.
Oh, P-Town?
Yeah. You're the Cash Morrow boys, bro.
Yeah.
Stupid niggas, you heard me?
Right.
Man, Peanut Man gonna choke your stupid ass up, bitch. You cut out there like that,
right.
You heard me? But yeah, that's one man. He ain't never played no kind of like I ain't never see my mom or my uncles or aunties cursing for him.
Right.
You feel me? Like he was one who stood on the respect. You feel me? And my boy had a 30 and a 5-shot 30. We used to be stealing that bitch, you know what I'm saying? When I steal it, just to steal it, I wouldn't go in the streets with it.
Right.
I steal that bitch and then hide that bitch under the porch. But I'm hiding the gap where he put all his tools in. So he finding that bitch every time I try to hide it. My stupid ass, you heard me? And my brother Lamont, you heard me? But yeah, that man, he been a real straight up man. But I remember son, like one time, my brother and his baby mama got into it, bro. And his baby mama went back inside. She was getting on the caller's phone. So I called the police or something.
Right.
So my brother, he run back in the house and he grabbed a phone and he broke that bitch. Like, boom.
Incredible Hulk, yeah.
What? So listen, I'm like, man, damn, son. So my grandma right there, so my grandpa come, he like, man, what the hell going on, you heard me? Mm-hmm. And he ain't used to curse either though.
Right.
So he like, man, what the hell going on? So he grabbed my brother. When he grabbed him, my brother like, now at this time my grandpa's 70 something. Like
right.
He died at 99.
Damn, he lived a long life.
16,
wow.
Yeah, you heard me? So he grabbed his boy, my brother's over there, so like, let me get up, I'll chill that boy. Like, all right, Grandpa. That boy couldn't get out there.
Right, he had that lock on him.
One of them sleeves. You heard me? My grandpa was your side.
Right. Small guy.
But yeah, was very strong, you heard me? So, you know, and there's another time, he come out there, I don't know what my brother cursed in front of my grandma or something. Man, that boy come out that fucking room with that third A.
Right.
I said, oh no, Grandpa. He said, I'm gonna put him under. No, Grandpa, you gonna have to hit me first.
Right.
You heard me? I had to jump in between that shit. And my brother got
So you said it's like who that was? MT?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's so crazy, man.
Damn. So your grandfather was from New Orleans or he was from out of town? Oh, and that's crazy. I think that's Assumption, Paris or something. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I know my grandfather from there too. My grandfather in Roosevelt.
All of my family.
And my grandma on my mama's side was from Napoleonville, Napoleonville, Dynastyville, right by each other. Wow. That's crazy. So that's
just text me to me.
And that's crazy you say that, Mo. Because that's going to take me in a whole nother direction I wasn't thinking. But like you said, a lot of people always be talking about, oh man, I don't fuck with them country people and, we from New Orleans and they country and all that. But a lot of our relatives, our tree roots is from those places in Louisiana or even in Mississippi. So if you go to your family reunion, like you said, your grandfather would say, we got to go to Dynastyville or something like that. Mm-hmm. So what do you feel about when people always be talking down on people from the smaller town, but they might have relatives when they go to their family reunion in those small places too? How they probably feel about that?
That's just small-minded people who never got outside of New Orleans. That's just the same way niggas used to be saying niggas on the Westbank country.
Right.
You feel me? But never been on the Westbank. You heard me? Like nigga. And I'm telling nigga, like my brother.
Right.
Saying what I've been telling you about all the time, that's my fucking ride or die.
Right.
He was on house arrest. And he was by my auntie house in Marrero. Nigga, I'm in Marrero every weekend by my brother.
What year this was? About?
This was 91.
Right.
91, 92.
Early 90s, yeah.
You heard me? So I'm over there. We children though. You know what I'm saying? I'm over there. That's when I meet LaCour, God bless her dead. My partner Iman. You heard me? Call him Freaky. Me and this bitch, Mikey, both of us used to suck our thumb. Fucking my partner Karan, God bless his dead, his brother Lamont.
So you fuck with the Westbank?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, that was in Marrero and nigga Shire.
Okay.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So we used to be back there like, nigga, every my brother there every day because he on house arrest. I'm there every weekend. You know what I'm saying? So, but not just saying that area, even in the area where Slugger from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Scottsdale, Mary Poppins.
Okay.
You feel
I heard of it.
Harvey, man, listen. Man, them niggas lit. Niggas flushing shit. Niggas, anything a nigga was on from the Mac Mel Calio to the fucking Nightwalk.
Ain't the Doghouse Posse was from there or something? Yeah, them boys hard from Harvey. Yeah, so.
And Ruler's Juvenile.
Yeah, Ruler's Juvenile too. That's why I said. That's crazy because, like you said, the Westbank had a lot of the big rappers. Like you said, the Tim Smooths, the Bust Downs, put your bellies on Tim Smooth or whatever and all that. Always tell me I'm going to Ruben, go get me some fry. He gonna get dressed. Because, like I said, I remember one time.
Tim Smooth, top 5 rapper in New Orleans. Well, top 5 rapper in
you may not like me, you might want to say, but one thing about it, you gonna respect me.
Sorry.
Tim Smooth.
Cold.
Yeah, he was.
Cold. Him. Fucking, you had Smooth over there. You had
G Slim.
Ice Mike over there. You had fucking G Slim over there. You had Buzz Down over there.
Right.
You had fucking
MC Thick. Cruising down the street real slow, my bro.
Juvenile, Doghouse Posse, fucking what that boy name? MC Spud over there. You had fucking this cold-blooded Joe fucking Black, bro.
Oh yeah, Joe Black. I like that song with him. I like the song him and TT Tucker did too and all that shit.
Man, listen, him.
Yeah.
Trey 8.
Right, yeah, Trey, yeah.
Yeah, man, cold-blooded rappers.
Right.
You heard me? And you had a little bad luck bitch, Lil Jinx. I don't know why he named his name Lil Jinx. He just jinxed the fuck out of himself.
Right.
Because he can't stay out of jail. That bitch there, he had that cold-blooded bitch.
Right.
You had Lil Dave, Mr. Harvey. You
Right,
know what I'm saying? Like,
rest in peace, Mr. Harvey, I always say it because, like I said, I know a lot of them probably, what Joe Black did, but a lot of them really wasn't embracing the bounce sound as much as, like you said, Tucker and them probably was, Hitman, Everlasting Hitman and all that. But like you said, at the beginning, the Westbank definitely was leading the charge, but a lot of the young people don't really understand that the Westbank really was popping first, killing it, and then Uptown and all that started doing in the early 90s and all that.
Nigga, the clubs, you had to go to the clubs on the Westbank. I was a little boy though.
Right.
From watching and seeing, you know what I'm saying, and then putting shit together, listening to these old records and shit, you hear me? Because I studied New Orleans music, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So listening to these old records, I'm like, damn. Oh, that's what this. So when like when the boys come out with Shank them come out with that it was a Westbank.
Oh yeah, the dudes from Night was taking a shot at them,
yeah. So I'm like, okay, this what this, cause listen, when I say I was in Marrero, right?
Right.
Boom. We walking through this fucking trail, nigga. The trail is about fucking, how wide is this? Yeah, about wide is this living room?
Right.
On east side, you heard me. On east side of the trail is the swamps, nigga. And it's like 17 of us walking back there to the back part, nigga, to go fishing.
Damn.
You heard me? Listen, we say, man, be quiet, alligators. Nigga, we back there about 20 minutes and catch shit. You heard me? Next thing you hear, it was a Westbank thing, a West line. Like, the fuck that is? It's my partner, Karan. He walking back there by himself, rapping that song loud as a motherfucker.
Wow.
Then he come back there and call about 20 fish. Yeah, recipe. I miss that nigga, nah. That was son, listen, son. His mama was a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the Hawaiian.
Right.
His mom was a police officer in Orleans Parish, right?
Okay.
He was the worst child, criminal-minded nigga.
Worse than Dennis the Menace.
Criminal fucking minded, and listen, the funniest nigga to be with. Whatever you wanted to do, he was with it. Whatever he wanted to do, we was with it.
Right.
Listen.
And where he was from?
Marrero.
Okay, Marrero, all right.
Listen to me. We used to break in to the pawn shop.
Right.
Okay, listen. They have on the Westbank Expressway.
Right.
They have a building on the corner. They sell lawn. They got push lawnmowers and stuff out there right now. Right. It's across from the Club 3G.
Okay.
Right down that corner was a pawn shop. Nigga, we hit the fucking bricks. You heard me? Cause on the back side of the building is the street. You feel me? So we hitting that boom, boom. We broke the bricks to break in through the building. Children.
How y'all was?
Nigga, 9, 10, 11 children. Getting in the pawn shop, stealing everything out there. All these guns and all that shit. You feel me? We hit that bitch twice. The second time, Karan stupid ass got caught. And the police, and he had a big ass, his mama had one of them canines already, cause she a police.
German Shepherd, yeah.
So they tried to shoot the dog on that boy. And grab that bitch by the neck. 11 years old. And the police like, you kill my dog, I'm gonna kill you. You heard me? So he let the dog go. But real, listen, real shit, nigga. Real nigga shit. And this that's children.
Right.
You feel me? But Karan, like I say, he any nigga from fucking Lincolnshire, free, my partner free, he will tell you. You feel me? Any nigga from over there will let you know this nigga here was he was a well-respected, dangerous little nigga. But he never played the bullet role. Right. He'll do shit like, one day the bitch told me, man, you know if you put your hand in the empire and don't move your hand, if you stay still, they ain't gonna even bite you. They ain't gonna bite. I'm like, all right, do it. Watch. Oh!
Damn it.
Put his hand out at this
Vocal fucking red ain't
what? I'm like, how stupid is your dumb ass, you heard me?
That's
We
crazy.
just children, nigga. Right. We used to pour gasoline up the street and then another nigga lighted and one of us erased the gas and trying to burn.
So they don't really know, like you said, the Westbank really, y'all really was doing a bad
shit. Doing buku dumb shit, son.
Mo, I want to ask you, like I said, I know you was in jail a lot, cause like you said, that was around when y'all was probably like 9, 10, but I know you went to jail probably when you was like 11 or 12 or something like that. Cause I know everybody was like, man, you was whooping ass, you was like, always had the personality funny, but I know they always said, don't play with more, whoop your ass, and you was terror. So how was it, like you said, when you was in jail at that time, and then the song that got wrote, like you said, with Pimp Daddy, and the stuff that went on with Slim, you know, I think you was in there with Rel too, Uncle Rel at the Melt. How was all that, being young and being in there, how active was y'all, like, say?
Well, going in there, so like, okay, when I first got locked up and I went to the youth study, my brother, he was home. I went first and he wound up going to jail after me. But I'm in the youth study and I'm in that bitch for like a week. And you know, one man sell shit, just stupid ass shit that like make a nigga, you know, but I'm in that bitch counting the fucking the bricks on the wall and shit like that. You know, trying to make time pass and shit. But when I got up out there and when I went back, that's when I went to CYC. And when Slim said, you go to CYC, yeah, you know, guns and now I got off like man, real, Soulja fight fair.
Right.
That was real shit.
Right.
You heard me? Like when then just going in there and being in that bitch and seeing my big homies in there, and then going to another tier. When I went on another tier, you know, I had my big homies after 17 when I first went in there. Then I got shipped to another tier for fucking shit up on that tier. Nigga like, oh, you think you're a dog? You think you're a dog? You're like, I'm gonna put you over here around these third wall niggas, 10 wall niggas, you heard me? Because I was on the tone with 17.
So the whole 17 was sticking together though, no matter what part you was from at that time.
It was the 17. The 11 walk through the 17.
Okay.
It was on one tier together.
Okay.
Then you had the third walk and 10 walk on the tier next to that. You feel me? So then I'm gonna put you over here with the third walk niggas, you heard me? Put me over there, nigga, Lorel and Timber. You feel me? So now I'm clicking out more, so bitch, you heard me? I'm from the third one now over here. You heard me? So boom, you know, and just in there, round them niggas, him and Coy, bro, at the 10 walk, and seeing all the shit that these niggas doing, you feel me? Like, goddamn, you heard me? And their respect level was high as a motherfucker. Right. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that shit just started making me like, bitch, I'm like, fuck, bitch, I don't care who a nigga is. I'm gonna throw these bitches. Win, lose, or draw. But bitch, when I figured out how to fuck a nigga up, then that's when I start fucking shit up. So
when they try to jump Slim or something like that, or something they try to run a train on him or something, they open the cell for you to come out?
Yeah, this was in
Soulja Slim.
Yeah. This was in 97, I think. 97, 98. I come on from Skyland 96. And I was back and forth out that bitch. It was in 97, 98, one of them years. You heard me? And yeah, bro, and my deputy partner, bro, that nigga like, man, you know what I'm saying? Niggas over here, you know.
Trying to fuck with Slim, yeah.
Yeah, you hear me? So I'm like, boy, pop this fucking cell, you know? Yeah, let me come over here. Man, boy, like, fuck it, come on. You a big fat nigga, you heard me? Go out the day, they call me on, pop that, open that fucking cell. Right. When and the nigga was like, man, we straight. Well, I know y'all ain't. You feel me? And you could tell who he was fighting because they
out of wheezing and shit, out of breath.
All that. Come on.
Damn.
Come on. I'm good. Bong, 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 bitch. Da, 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 da. You heard me, my partner, man. He out of 15 too. You heard me? And he ain't had nothing to do with it. You feel me? But this bitch, I think that was Carl.
You see he's at the 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
His name Carl. His fucking name Carl. Because Carl was in CYC with me too. Right. You heard me? When I was in CY, bitch, listen, bitch, it was me, my little brother T-Bird, my partner Scotty from Nigga Town, and Spice from Nigga Town. Okay. Boy, nigga see, man, the whole 17 strap up. And this a nigga out the 7 walk. Man, Lamando. You heard me?
You want to fight the whole 17?
Man, this nigga say the whole 17 strap up. So boom, I jumped out the bed and put my shit on. I said, I'm the whole 17. You feel me? Come on. I go in the shower. You heard me? Boom. When he about to walk in the shower, I look. I see buku niggas right there. I jumped out the shower. Nah, bitch. You gonna fight me by this door. You heard me? Y'all ain't about to run in that shower on me and push me, boy. He got me fucked up. But a 7 wall was 24 deep in that bitch.
Damn.
You heard me?
Right.
Real fucking talk. You heard me? So boom. Nigga kept saying, man, fuck all that, man. Just go down. I say, man, look, boy, fuck all y'all niggas. Come fight me by that door. I'm gonna fuck you up when the deputies gonna run in here. And I'm gonna beat the piss out your stupid ass, you heard me? So, cause the bitch knew he can't win, you heard me? So, boom, Carl jumped up, cause Carl was in there with me. Carl was tear-rapping there, you heard me? I was here to clean up. Carl was tear-rapping, somebody else was tear-rapping from downtown. Carl jumped up and Carl was like, man, fuck no nigga ain't jumping you. You heard me? Fuck all that. You dig? Such and such. Da, 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 da. Then my partner Corey, he out the 6 wall.
Right.
Corey had like 4 niggas in there with him, right?
Right.
So Corey, he was a big old nigga. Then he had a nigga. Boy, that boy used to lay down. That boy head was out the rack on this end, and his feet was out on that end.
Like a damn giant.
You feel me? So he like, boy, he riding with Coke. Coke riding with me. So I'm like, all right.
You got downtown and uptown.
And a Westbank. Come on, boy. I'm straight. No, you ain't. Right. No, you ain't. Come on in here now, you bitch. You heard me?
You got your arm in now. You got your arm in.
You feel me? Yeah, you motherfucking right. You heard me?
Well, I remember one time we were talking about Lil Wayne when we was talking about the character stuff. Because at the beginning of the interview, you was talking about, like you said, from the 3 to the 17 and all that. But at one time, BG made the Uptown thing song, and he was saying from the 3 to the 13. Even though he still shouted out the 17 on the song, but on the hook he was just saying that. And Wayne was kind of, to me, like, I know Big Boy and Cash Money was going at it, and it was like, the 17, most of the artists on Big Boy, and we know UNLV and them was really 3 to 13. So Wayne was saying BG will stay on the song like on the big time. It's only a few niggas from Carrollton. I get close to anybody else. I put a slug above your shoulder on the same song with Wayne. So even though we know Wayne and BG made the song from the 13 to the 17 on that Represent song on what it was on True Stories in '95. How did y'all feel about that? Wayne flying the flag, or just really like holding the 17 down? Because I feel like, to me, he really started getting a lot of respect from the 17 more when y'all did that song on the Prefix with you and your brother on 2004, right before he dropped the card. But how do you feel about that moment and all that stuff about how he was flying the flag? Because people saying the East stuff.
All right, look, listen, just like this. When they come out, BG was already doing what he was doing. So then, when you hear the niggas gonna ride at night, gonna ride at night, gonna ride at night.
Tonight, yeah.
All that come out, right? So I'm hearing this shit, and I'm telling my brother, I'm like, bitch, that's town, bitch, that's Lil Turk out the north, bitch. You heard me? So that bitch cold. You hear me? So, cause we grew up with Turk.
Right,
Turk
okay.
like family.
Right.
You feel me? So we keep hearing this shit, then the nigga said the 17. So I'm like, I said, well, that must be the other nigga. Cause I was thinking Turk was Wayne. Right. You feel me? So boom. So when the nigga hear
when you heard Wayne?
Up in Clara.
Okay.
Not them niggas out of 17, real niggas out PNC, all that kind of shit. Yeah. When nigga hear BG say that.
Juvie too on Soulja, right? On that 3rd Wall Soulja, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when nigga hear that, then the nigga say, Appleman, Eagle to a real big gun.
They all the real niggas at Carrollton, yeah.
Every time for the highly grow, can't fuck with the mouth in the Cali. Oh, I told ya. So nigga hearing that shit, you heard me? And I'm like, son, how this little nigga letting them do that shit? Like, I don't give a fuck. If I represent Holly Grove represent the 17. You feel me? So ain't no, my nigga, I gotta take that out there. Man, take that out there. You feel me? That's how that would have went. You hear me? But as far as BG saying what he's saying, we expect that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, we had a rap about Vandalus and Magnolia. You feel me? About Vandalus and Magnolia, the fucking P-Town got your bitches going to hell, quick up. We got K's and Max waiting on VL niggas. You know what I'm saying? We had that little shit. And then God bless the dead, my little partner Bird from Vandalus. And he come back with a little song, you know what I'm saying?
Clap back.
On the check that the ass couldn't cash, you know, because that was our group name, Cancer Connection.
Right, you and your brother, yeah.
You feel me? So, but we, you know, we was expecting shit like that from him.
Right.
Not from nobody else, because we ain't had no problems with the Magnolia.
Right, y'all ain't smoke with them,
we
right.
had real street shit going on between the 13th and 17th.
Right.
You feel me? So whatever VG was saying, if he said, you know, it's the Uptown thing, from the 3 to the 13th. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga ain't gonna fuck about
right.
none of that. You dig? But then, you know, what niggas just feeling like let the ad there. You holding this bitch down. You saying this you. So when you speak on any part of the 17th, you speaking on the whole 17th in that era.
Right.
You feel me? In that era right now, we ain't had Holly Grove beefing with Gertown or P-Town beefing with Graveyard or Nigga Town beefing with Gertown.
Right.
P-Town and Gertown or P-Town and Holly. We had that shit.
Right.
Because every section of our section was together.
The whole Carrollton.
Getting money.
Right.
I'm talking about, nigga, 20 fucking big old trucks coming back to back going into Magnolia, shutting the whole fucking project down at they DJ. Talking about, nigga, God bless the day, my big homie Cat Dad, nigga, my partner Easy, fucking a few more niggas.
Right.
You know, like a lot of more niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking Gene and Mo. Greedy Man. Rest in peace, Greedy. Fucking his brother Bucky. Buku niggas.
Right.
Like Buku niggas, big trucks, big Ben. Buku niggas. It was
right.
Buku niggas from Gertown, Pimp Graveyard, Holly Grove, nigga town.
Right.
You heard me? Buku niggas.
Right.
Coming through big old trucks, back to back to back to back to back. One nigga hold the traffic at the light, all the trucks go. Then he come in behind.
The whole 17.
Next light, the first nigga in the front, hold the traffic, all the trucks go. Then he catch up behind. You feel me? And all them niggas got money together.
Right.
You feel me?
So more unity and stuff. That's what I know when Mina was saying that about how Skip had divided the east side from the from the west side. And like you said, because I know when I was coming up, and I know when you look at the map, they say Uptown New Orleans or the Garden District or this or that, or Carrollton, and people used to be, oh man, the Carrollton. But I'm like, all that is like you got Uptown, downtown, the Westbank, and then you got the east of it. So I always knowing that it probably was from the tension that they was always trying to separate y'all, but like I said, it made y'all still more united as Carrollton because y'all always had to deal with this, with them trying to exclude y'all from out of everything. So y'all always had to fight and like, nigga, this the 17th, y'all gonna respect this.
When I came up, I ain't never I ain't never saw that.
Right.
I ain't never saw a nigga saying that like the 17 wasn't a part of Uptown.
Right.
You feel me? They'll be like, yeah, that's Uptown, that's Carrollton, that's, you know what I'm saying? It's just a different
part of Uptown.
Uptown.
Just like they got the Garden District or the Irish Channel like that, yeah. Right.
So, but I ain't never had.
Cause y'all still got South Streets, like you said, everything South Streets is still Uptown. So back to that more, like you said, so with the Lil Wayne stuff, like you said, when y'all did the song, how did that even come all about? What y'all doing the song? Because I feel like when y'all did the song, Cuff Up Along Where I'm From, Carrollton, I felt like that's when I felt like Carrollton got behind. Because Wayne really was doing the stuff with the Squad and the East with Fee and Soup and Mario and them and going to Abe, but he still had to keep that 17th presence, I felt like, because Birdman wasn't gonna have it no other way. Birdman was just like, it's Uptown, ain't nothing. I ain't fucking with nothing. Wayne, I ain't trying to hear that Squad shit, all that East shit. That's how we was feeling. Cause I remember on Rap City when Wayne had did a shout out at the end of the show, and they said, Tigger said, I think, any shout outs y'all got, and he was like, yeah, I want to shout out the whole Squid Eye, and BG and Baby looked at each other like, man, this nigga tripping. Like he really shouting these dudes out on our time. So I felt like it was always hard for Wayne for that. But like you said, I feel like the Carrollton got behind him when he did the record with y'all, then the Carter came out, and then the rest was history. But before that, I felt like Carrollton still wasn't. I might be wrong though.
You're not wrong.
Right.
You feel me? Like
Cause you was in the East when you saw him with that.
Real rap, like when after we had this fucking cypher, bro.
Right. At Xavier. Dilla. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was Xavier. There was that.
Okay.
After we done that cypher, homie was just like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, cause you can rap more.
You feel me?
right, for real. A nigga be thinking you just all that comedian shit and joking, but you really get busy. So I know Wayne.
Oh, that nigga. Like man, I need y'all nigga numbers. Next day we went to the studio, got the architects. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Jones, Freaky, Paul, Primo. You feel me? Who goes over there, and whatever you put on, nigga raping that shit.
Right.
You feel me? And like, you know, that bitch ain't writing though. He walking around putting it together in his head. Boom, 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 boom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He doing that. And this the second nigga I seen do that though, right? First nigga was this nigga named Ernk Luke.
Where you was from?
Post-Katrina, Nightwalk.
Nightwalk, okay.
Yeah. When I was in the parish, me and that nigga was on B4 together. And that bitch was doing that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Cole, that nigga sound like Jigga and Soulja Slim mixed together.
All in one. Whoa, that's.
That bitch Cole. You hear me? But so, you know, and I'm like, same amount of time it take for him to do that, that would have took for us to work with him. You know what I'm saying? So it was basically panning out. You feel me? But that shit just crazy how you could do that shit. You feel me? So, you know, and go in that bitch and put the heat, nigga like, shit.
So what made y'all naming Carrollton and the whole concept? Like y'all knew going into like Wayne, like I got a perfect idea. These dudes got the whole 17. I need to do a Carrollton record with them.
Yeah. Weezy came up with that.
Right.
You feel me? Off that Marcy.
Jay-Z, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Weezy came up with that bitch.
Off that volume 1, yeah.
Yeah. So, but nigga was just in that bitch vibing though. You know what I'm saying? Nigga done that shit. Nigga done that Tipsy record. Nigga done
That J Quan, everybody in the club get tipsy beat? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga did that. On that bitch you hear him, like, you know what I'm saying? I got my people with me this time, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He talking about empty. You know what I'm saying? You know, he was just holding it down. Then he done that hotel remix.
Right.
With Real on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And be me,
yeah, R. Kelly and Cassidy shit.
Yeah, and he come on and he can say on the third verse, he like, you could be time move with it, two with it, and it, oh, it, you know what I'm saying? And we weren't even in the studio when he did that bitch.
Right.
And, you know, a nigga like, y'all on that nigga mind.
Right.
You feel me? Like he really fucking with y'all.
And how the 17 really like embraced them after that? Cause like I said, y'all, you and your brothers had street fame, and then y'all was all, you know, from jail to the streets with the rap shit. How did the 17 get behind them? Then you felt like, cause I know at that time they had their little thing going on with the squad. Wayne had his thing going on with the squad, and it was like you said, now you got the 17 behind him, so you felt like, man, my people behind me now. So I know Big was happy with it or whatever, that y'all had backed him up and all that.
Back on, brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? And just on some real nigga shit, like Wayne got cousins and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my partner Bubba Black. You feel me? And bitch look like Wayne. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But when Wayne was doing what he was doing, like the hood wasn't really fucking with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like just on some real shit. You feel me? But then once, you know, cause it wasn't really about no money. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
Like even though niggas want to be better than what they are, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas in my hood was really standing on their respect instead of that bread.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So cause you got niggas like Lil Red, Offset, the chick, the L. You got Ronnie, who was Red brother. And these are rapper people. You feel me? You had them off that same set. Bubba Black, his cousin, he was a rapper too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But them dudes wasn't really trying to go fuck with that while he was fucking with what he was fucking with.
Right.
And these niggas all out of the Eagle, Belfast and Monroe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, you know, when that shit changed up like that, then the nigga like, all right, you feel me? You know,
I got him, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember we was talking about before, I had a partner from out the night where he lived in Atlanta. He was in the barber shop, and the barber was arguing him down saying, oh man, I know y'all was listening to a lot of Outkast, really big, probably in New Orleans and stuff, because you know they was out the South. I'm like, yeah, we like, I mean, Outkast was dope. Don't get me wrong, I love Outkast. But I said, we was telling them that most people in New Orleans probably just like Ball and G and UGK. And I know you said you was a big 8-Ball MJG fan and he had the gold teeth and you got gold. So what you would say like most people outside of the New Orleans rappers or the Southern rappers, like the people in the South you would listen to or just period, what you really would listen to and that you felt like you relate to? Because I know you said it really wasn't Outkast that you probably was bumping. What you was listening to?
Nigga, listen. I listen to shit that'll make me get up and want to go get some money.
Jack and all that, yeah. Hustling, yeah, whatever.
So lay it down, lay it down. Dun-dun-dun.
On robbery, yeah. 8-Ball MJG, yeah.
Fucking, I got a pocket full of stones.
UGK, yeah.
You feel me? I'm on that type of shit. I would share the definition of balling with you white folks, but no. Up until the sunrise, first hit the block, little bad motherfucker, motherfucker, pop.
Right.
You feel me? I was
Scarface, all that, yeah.
Shit that, you feel me, that'll make a nigga want to go get that bread. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it fucking take, a nigga go and get it. That's the type of shit we was listening to.
Right.
Like we were not listening to no Outkast.
Right.
And Good and Mob and shit. We used to play that, what you call them?
Which one?
Who's that?
Peeking out the window, yeah, Good Mob, yeah. Yeah, nobody, yeah.
You know, we'll play that, but as far as anything else, like
Southern Playlist, Cadillac music, all the players can't, it had to be some hard street shit like you said. Yeah. That. Right.
We was just on some real grimy shit. You know what I'm saying? Real street shit. You feel me?
Tell me about that time when y'all went to, like, how was it after Katrina, like for you and your cousins? Like a lot of people, like, where you was at for after Katrina? Where you was at?
I was in Atlanta.
And how was it like just being out there and just like different cultures and just kind of how you had to move out there and how it was from New Orleans to Atlanta?
It was a job for me, honestly. It was fucked up. So we was just moving on some, let's go here, see what's going on in there, find something in there, then we moving like that.
Cause I'm gonna say this right quick before you, I wanna add this to it. Remember when T.I. said on that song, New Orleans niggas kill for us, ain't nobody pay. It's like, to me, everybody was acting like when New Orleans came, it's like, oh man. You know, even Young Dro was even taking kind of shots at New Orleans, like, man, these New Orleans niggas came out here and it's just crazy and all that stuff like that. So it's just like, I don't know, but like I said, after Katrina was just really wild and just people just was like looking at New Orleans like, man, these dudes from New Orleans, can't really trust them and all that shit like that. What y'all, like you said, what you had to go through or whatever?
Listen, we had partners from the 8 who was just as dangerous as we were. Like I bought one of my partners down here from out there. He on Monroe Street, shooting dice with all my partners from here. But he pulling out, this bitch got like 4 racks. Everything is $100 bill. So you got my little partners looking at me like, I could get it? And he was like, hey, I'm a jag order. Whatever I lose, I can spend a bit and go get right back. You feel me? Nigga ain't give a fuck. Nigga, whap the nigga in the mall out there. Him. He ain't give a fuck. You feel me? You understand? So, you know, running with niggas who on that type of time, you heard me? It shit just, you know what I'm saying, just made shit feel like, you know, like I said, it was homework for a nigga, it was a job for a nigga, you feel me? Cause we was fucked up, you know what I'm saying? So whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever way we was able to make it possible, or make shit happen there, we made shit happen.
Right. Damn. Yeah. So when tell me about that stuff with you and Weeby. No, first, because you never said the stuff about Pimp Daddy. How that song got made with Pimp Daddy? You was saying Pimp Daddy had one of your brother came to you and he rapped and said, man, Pimp Daddy, that's Pimp Daddy's song. You like, man, tell me about that song, because a lot of people love Pimp Daddy, and Pimp Daddy was Cash Money before he came from Full Pack. So tell me about how Pimp Daddy ended up recording the song that you wrote in jail.
One of my partners from out the Florida Project, God bless him dead, his name Soul. A lot of people know him from the group YGs.
Okay, yeah.
Soul, Dirt, and Key. You feel me? And me and Soul, you know how when you in jail, sometimes you get a nigga that you run shop with. Meaning, y'all put all y'all cosmetics together, y'all put all y'all zoos together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all envelopes, everything is together. Y'all, you know, no matter who bought what, it's for both of y'all.
Right.
So, boom. I used to be drawing. And I was teaching my partner with his pussy ass, ugly, tall, moose face bitch, Imani, bitch, Parkway, stupid ass, you heard me? Shout out to my fucking dog, you understand me? Mighty Rise Inc. on Instagram. You heard me? Shout out to my dog. You gotta interview that bitch. He got a story too, you heard me? Well, yeah, though, man, my partner Money, you heard me, Imani. I was teaching that bitch how to draw, but I, you know, he cold now. I don't know how to do shit no more. He cold. That bitch will draw you on you. You feel real shit. Yeah, he the bitch a dog.
Picasso.
Yeah, what? Do them tattoos and shit now. You heard me? So, but like, we in that bitch, and I go to court. When I go to court, he roll out. They release it. He take everything that's under the bed in the bread bag. He grabbed my bread bag and him. And then that's where we used to put all our mail or the raps we write. We'll put them in a bread bag. You know what I'm saying? And I keep our shit like that.
Right.
So he took the shit home. He wasn't doing no more. He wasn't rapping or nothing at the time. You feel me? So gave my shit to Pimp.
Pimp had your fucking soul. And what the song called? With the one that Pimp Daddy did?
One girl, let's start this shit. Two things I did.
Yeah.
You see for how good this thing can be. Now I don't wanna. Yeah,
Pimp.
Yeah, bro.
So Pimp Daddy Mo is he from the Rat Hole or was he from the Florida? Cause I don't know. I know some people say the Florida or the Rat Hole and all that, but I know it usually be both of them that they usually. Tell me about the stuff with when you and Weeb and all y'all was on tour with No Limit with like Master P and 50 Cent and how that was with the chain and all that stuff like that in Alabama. Like, tell me some shit about that. Cause I know you and Weeb had some stories. Except for Weeb. Rest in peace, Weeb.
Bro, listen. Real talk. The first tour date, I call my brother right now. Put him on speakerphone. The tour kicked off in Dallas. Everybody was going on was getting booed. Everybody who went on was getting booed.
Apollo shit.
Boy, my brother said, Mo, this bitch gonna be hard, bitch. Like that Alabama show we had. We had done an Alabama show with Mystical. Right? And they didn't boo us, but they wasn't with us until like the last two songs. That when they start fucking with a nigga. You feel me? So I'm like, well, I'm gonna tear this bitch up, boy. You heard me? I'm like, man, alright. Bet you we went out there. We was coming out on that Nas that you can hate me now. So I always know the right shit to say. B come on. Know what I'm saying? All my fucking real niggas in this bitch. You got a bitch ass nigga out here, you know a nigga hating on you cause your money like that, this shit like this. Put your motherfucking middle fingers up to the bitch niggas. All my ladies, if you know them hoes hating cause they nigga won't fuck you and you ain't gonna lower yourself to that bitch ass nigga standing cause he fucking with that bum asshole, put your motherfucking middle fingers up with me. And on the count of three, you know what I'm saying? When I say fuck them, y'all say haters, fuck them. Fuck them. Man, that bitch was a banger. Listen, they screaming this shit, you heard me? I go.
MC.
Bitch, I go out there, bitch, I had that P. Miller velour suit on, bitch, with the headband.
Right.
With the glasses.
Oh, you feeling yourself.
What, bitch, I had that fake No Limit chain.
Oh. Flag on the plate?
What? Shit, them bitches thought I was a big old rapper, bitch. I say, hey, man, how's it going? Then my fucking brother Weave come out there, cause you know we always set our shows up right. We ain't never just gonna go out there. We rehearse. We make show this. You feel me? And we'll make shit like we would come out. You know, go Weave, go. Yeah, pause and a beat will be hitting. Boom, boom, boom,
Well, he be going, yeah.
Man, come on.
Energy
man.
crazy.
Crazy. You heard me? Crazy. You feel me? So, you know, we fucking shit up like that. You dig? And, Silk. Oh, bitch, what place we went to in that Bull Silk, bitch?
What city that was?
I forgot.
It was in the south somewhere?
I fucking forgot.
Damn.
I forgot. But no, so listen. Silk had came up with a little resolution.
Right.
He put the towel over his head. Then when he come out, he ripped the towel off. When he ripped that bitch off, then you know, so that shit worked for probably like 5 days. Then we got here to do all this. And he tried that shit out here and then boom, my fucking father.
Tomatoes, everything I tried.
Woo! And Soulja was standing in the front of the thing like this. Yeah. Man, sit your best ass down.
Damn.
Yeah, but that shit was hard down here. That bitch 50 Cent. Listen, 50 took probably about 30 minutes to come out.
Right.
Picture for 30 minutes, you hear this here. Pling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Or the coin drop.
Pling-a-ling-a-ling. This is about 30 fucking minutes. They kept hitting that bitch and they going crazy.
Right.
You hear me? And that bitch come out. Boom, man.
Right.
Man, ooh, he tore that fucking secretary up too, you hear me?
Mo, how did what the dance do, the P-Town Mo, whatever? Who made that up?
That's some hood shit. And we even just put the name to it.
Okay.
You feel me? Yeah.
So you did used to do a dance? I used to do?
Yeah, no, we just we.
That was some shit in P-Town y'all did.
You feel me? So when we done that hook, made the hook to the rock and boat. You feel me?
Do that P-Town Mo, yeah.
You feel me? So just put that bitch in there. You know what I'm saying? And then we used to always do it.
Right.
I'm talking about it was like my partner I just named Red,
right?
Out Holly Grove.
Okay.
Me, Red, my other partner Karma from off the west side, east side Holly Grove.
Okay.
And my people out of Magnolia.
Right.
You feel me?
So yeah, you Uptown hard, like love.
You heard me? Like I run across her right now. What's that? Oh, what's up? You feel me? I wish I had her fucking number. I call her right here and put her on Facebook.
I always wonder how that had got made and stuff like.
Yeah, it was just something that was going on. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the Uptown area, you feel me?
Right.
Nigga just put.
And we stamped it and then took it worldwide and No Limit took it everywhere. Mo, I know you always say, and I love when you say that, when you say everybody should have 1 bounce record or 2 bounce records for the culture. Mm-hmm. And I know you be talking to people, you be saying, well, look, if these cities, embrace their sound, because it got to be a local sound before it go nationwide. Everything starts small, just like McDonald's started small in California, Popeye started small in New Orleans, Walmart started small in Arkansas. You know what I'm saying. So, New Orleans music is not everybody sampling our records. Everybody kind of got a bounciness in their beat. And you, like you said, you don't necessarily have to have the Trigger Man Brown beat. It just got to have that feel, that tempo that they could really rap off with the bounciness to it that you could tell that's a New Orleans beat. Just like you could tell a Baton Rouge beat, you could tell an Atlanta trap beat. So why you feel like that's so vital for artists to embrace their lingo and their sound? Because the internet definitely made the world small, and everybody is pulling from everybody's stuff, and it kind of take away a lot of the originality. And people love pulling from us, but like you said, they should stick to their sound. So why it's so important to be so 504 for artists that might be watching from New Orleans and around surrounding areas?
Pure reason. When you go anywhere else, and they put on, like you go put on my me and my son record, March Step.
Right.
You could play that bitch in Germany, nigga.
March, nigga, step, nigga, yeah.
And that shit gonna give you cash money. Mm-hmm. Then it's gonna give you where cash money from? New Orleans.
In a modern way.
You feel me? So no matter where you go, when you play a record that have our shit to it,
DNA.
You feel me? A motherfucker gonna be, that's New Orleans. That's New Orleans. That's New Orleans. I love it. Hey, stay baby for me. You understand me? You gonna get crazy fucking love, nigga. You feel me? Instead of I want in the dick in the nigga. Woo! I'm in the big in the property. Yeah. I'm in the gym. Woo! Wait. You from Atlanta? Oh, you Florida? Wait, where you from? I'm from New Orleans, you heard me? Oh, yeah, I thought that was Future now. You understand me? So, you know, if you from there, be there. If you from here, be here. You heard me? You understand? Cause nigga, I just heard your guided record, Black did the beat. Mm-hmm. You heard me? He got that, you know, he got Shawty on it. You feel me? Then I heard she down bad too, son.
Who?
Cash Doll, son.
Oh, she did that Hot Boy song over something now? Everybody pulling from it. Everybody love New Orleans, bro. And that's the thing that's...
Did you hear it? You heard this song?
Yeah, I heard it.
That's fucked up, son. You got whack rappers from New Orleans who have done better than that, son. That's fucked up, son.
It's breaking your heart, Mo. Yeah. I know. Like I said, bro. Like I said.
No, not to cut you off.
No, go ahead. It's your time.
If you gonna come for some shit from here, you heard me. Man,
do it better.
You got to elevate on that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, listen. Where's she from?
Detroit. She from Detroit.
Okay,
yeah.
She from Detroit. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is how we rap in Detroit. Let me go hear where this song come from. Mm-hmm. Boom, a hot girl, there's a body bitch, tell her touch her, then she's going down the okay. That's how I'm coming on this bitch.
Right.
You feel me? I'm gonna come on this bitch, I'm gonna run one of these niggas flows.
Right.
And put my own shit to it. That's how I'm gonna come on here.
Right.
You feel me? And that way, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man, you keeping the bounce to it. You feel me? You ride that motherfucker, you understand me?
Right, with the right cadence. Yeah, and then it's crazy because Detroit influenced a lot by New Orleans. Like, the Street Laws was like a big group out of there, and they had a lot of hot boys like Juvenile and Baby on songs, and then Doughboys Cash Out, I think they had an album called, I think, We Run the City, and they looked like the Big Time album with Fresh in them on there with the champagne. So there's a lot of stuff, but Detroit influenced a lot by us.
Slim and Doobie used to
be out there, yeah. So yeah, Detroit and New Orleans definitely got a lot of love, but like you said, Detroit got their own sound. Everybody got sounds, and that's what I was telling me. And I said it's crazy because back in the day, you know, Motown had a sound, Death Row had a sound, Rockefeller had a sound, Cash Money No Limit. Now it's all about the city sound. Chicago got the drill sound, Atlanta got the trap sound. And Atlanta, and people be like, man, Bones, get rid of it or whatever. No, we do it, and free to do it, and the girls do it, so the dudes can't do it. Like, no, why? Everybody can still do it or whatever, because you got. Well, that's what a lot of younger guys tell me. They be like, well, gee, we won't do bounce because people gonna look at us a certain way. I'm like, dog, UNLV did bounce, Everlasting Hitman did bounce, Katie Red, Casey Red, Magnolia Shorty, everybody.
Listen. Slim told me that in Club Duplex. That bitch, I'm sitting in a chair. he kneeled down next to me, squatted next to me. That bitch said, bitch, you gotta stop fucking with that bounce, bitch. You heard me, bitch, you too cold, bitch. You heard me? Fuck that shit. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Fred and them, man, bitch, you know, niggas fucking with that shit, man, nigga, you know what I'm saying? They gonna start thanking you on that time.
Talking about freedom.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me? So I'm like, boy, you gonna fuck about that? Mm-hmm. You heard me? Bitch, I know how to wiggle from under that. You heard me? But what you little niggas need to know, freedom them, Nobe, or whoever gay.
Right.
They do the bounce shit their way.
Right.
Fast. They do that their way. Mm-hmm. We do bounce shit our way. I wanna fuck you. If you come on, if you oh, this nigga is, let me eat that nigga, let it on in, spin that ass.
That bounce, yeah.
Let me get back like that. Pop it, boom, bitch, you pop it like that. Take it down to the back full of G, ho. Don't be good, ho. Come and get it if you need it, ho. Work up on the G, ho. Right.
So now, Mo, you said Soulja Slim said that, but I feel like I'll pay for it was bouncy or whatever. It had a bounce, but I like it with the snow. It had that mid tempo, and it was the same.
But it wasn't the rock.
Yeah.
Rock. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that type of bounce.
Right.
You feel me? See, once it got to that, you feel me? So what Kid and them was saying the shit they were saying.
Right.
How they was, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Hot Shorty. No, you
right.
Daniel.
Right.
What a night walk. What a 17.
Right.
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 You know what I'm saying? When they go to that.
Right.
A nigga can't do that.
But see, that's just like when you think about, you know, like Cheeky Black Twerk something. You think about I Need a Hot Girl. That's still a bounce song. Or you think about a jig song in Baton Rouge. You think about a level song. Or you think about, you know, Mouse and 3 Deep, Do It, a stick. That's still jig, but it's just mainstream. So I feel like you got the hardcore underground type of stuff you might really hear in the clubs and the hole in the wall in New York, but then you still got I Need a Hot Girl, or even like ESTG from Louisville made the Price Tag song with Keno. That still bounce. These dudes know to put these type of records on the album. So I don't know, but like you said, I feel like you said, everybody need to embrace one and use a lot more of their lingo instead of saying everything these dudes saying. And even when I was talking to Mean about that, he was talking about like how some dudes might call themselves 600 this, 800 this and all that, like you from the 800 block of, you know, whatever, Monroe Street, like you from 800 Tower Lane Street, whatever, even though they don't have an 800 Tower. But you get what I'm saying? Like, that's what they do in Chicago or Compton. But we don't do that. We might say a Fifth Ward Weavy, a P-Town Mo, a Magnolia Shorty, you see what I'm saying? A Magnolia Slim. So Josephine Johnny, why do you feel like people get away from that when they was really embracing their names with their awards instead of trying to do so much what they doing in other cities, and it's just like take away the originality and just who they really is?
Listen. When Dipset here, and Lil Wayne was fucking with them, how he was fucking with them, that put a lot of niggas from down here in that lane, right?
Right.
In that mind frame, right?
Right.
When the locks come, with the D-Block shit, you got niggas from different areas, Dumaine, D-Block, fucking Laurel, L-Block.
Okay, now I see what you're saying, yeah.
So, you know, you have people following these rappers from other areas. You feel me? Just like Hot Girl.
Right.
Hot Boy. That's us.
Right.
But you got worldwide people.
Meg Thee Stallion, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Saying it like that. So fuck, you heard me? I just feel once that happened, when a nigga say, man, it's D-Block and everybody went to riding with that shit. Once they open the door, you can't close it.
And that's true too, because the rappers do influence that, because I know a lot of dudes is influenced by Pac. I had partners from Uptown like, man, we had Thug Life on us because we was really on Tupac. So I get it that people will be influenced by things they really like, and sometimes it do bleed into cultures. I just feel like when it's too much, it messes it up, because we still got to keep our culture. And that's why I say you can't get rid of the bounce beat or the beat, because you can't get rid of gumbo, you can't get rid of second line, you're not gonna get rid of beignets, Mardi Gras, none of that jazz. That's all our DNA. Exactly. So if you get rid of that, it's like, how are we gonna toss this out? And all these things what made us who we are. You know, so Mo, what's some last things you might want to leave the people with, you know?
Before we get to that, I just want to ask you a question. You saw the Versus battle?
Yeah.
Dipset and the Locks.
Oh.
What you feel?
What do I feel? All right, what I feel man, the Locks. I feel like I underestimated the Locks because I love Dipset so much, and it's because the flyness and the clothes and all that shit kind of fuck with me. First of all, what I should have thought about and what I seen early is that the Locks is straight lyrical dudes. They got flows. They really can rap. They come up with Biggie and all them and X, so they was real spitters. Plus you in New York. This is the mecca of hip hop. They really love spitters too. So Dipset had the Certified Gangster song like Easy, that Cali stuff. They had the Bout It masterpiece song. They had the Get Crunk music. So their music was bouncing off from everywhere, the South, the East Coast, everywhere. And they had good beats. But the Jadakiss and them really could rap, and they could just really hit you. And then it wasn't lip singing like Dipset was doing. They had the records for the girls when Jewels was like, oh man, y'all don't got no records for the girls. They hit with Ride or Die Chick and all that. They said the New York song with Jay-Z and Camp, Welcome to New York City. But then here comes Jada with I Got 100 Guns. And that was the real New York anthem. So they played their records right. They know how to get in Cam and them head. You know, even though Cam took a shot at him at the beginning and said, nigga, y'all go first because we home. Y'all niggas from Yonkers. We from Harlem, which is Manhattan, which is downtown, which Uptown is Harlem. So he like, nigga, we from New York for real. Y'all niggas from Yonkers. So they was trying to play them, but at the end, Jadakiss and them had the better rappers, they had the better songs, and they played the songs at the right time. But like I said, they just was way better rappers, and they had hits like Benjamins, you know, they had the Mariah song, all that.
All right. When you're looking on the internet right now, everything's Jada.
Right. And Styles.
Why you think people feel like that though?
Why they feel like that about Jada and not like about Styles and Leach?
Yeah,
I mean, probably because Jada always is the main artist, I guess, in the group, even though Styles go out there, you know, she get busy too and all that. But because he beat Fab in his own verses, when him and Fab went against it, a lot of people say he won that one. But I guess because Jada was always the main person. And then Jada was the one he just was like, just stealing the show. It felt like Jada was just like, nigga, you gonna respect us. He talking crazy to Cam, all them niggas. Even though Sheek did what he did and Styles held it down, but it's like it felt like Jada was like Batman, and it was kind of like always robbing because he just always had the main, you know, the career, whatever.
Look, when I heard about the shit, and I was seeing everything Jada, so I would watch the shit. I was driving back from Houston, so you know I had some time.
Right.
I watched the whole thing.
Right.
And I'm thinking that Jada, it was just buku Jadakiss songs and shit. But like she done a little more rapping than Jada.
Yeah.
That motherfucker to me. I feel like it was a Locks win.
Right, definitely.
But Jada really controlled that bitch. You feel me? He was more vocal.
Yeah, because he knew their verses. He knew all his partners' verses.
He was more vocal than she.
Shit talking, yeah.
You know, he was more vocal. But you know, I wouldn't just give it to Jada like that though. Me personally, you know, because the Locks, they did what they did.
No, they did as a whole, yeah. I just feel like
and I told the nigga when I first saw that, I said, man, the Locks gonna fuck them up.
You was right.
And I'm like, son, listen, I played some Lock shit.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. Now listen, they didn't even play. Son, the song they should have ended that bitch with, the one before that, should have been used to be my dog.
You was in my left titty, scream ride or die. Damn, did they play that one? Cause I had got off the phone for a second, so yeah, that's my shit.
You feel me?
Found out you was a bitch.
They have 3-4 songs they could have played that people knew that they would have fucked them up with. You know what I'm saying? But I told a nigga that I'm like, man, they shouldn't do that against Dipset. That shit should have been done against state property.
Right. So who you think Mobb Deep? You think they should have? Well, I mean, Prodigy not here no more. But you think Mobb Deep would have been better if they would have went against the Locks? Who you think would have been? Who would have been better that you could? Or State Property and Locks?
Yeah.
And who Dipset should have went against if you could have put them?
Dipset?
Yeah. Who you would have put them against?
A Tribe Called Quest, bitch.
Man.
No, Dipset.
You don't know. Why you felt like the Locks resonate so much with New York? It felt like I said, there was really like
they street.
Right.
They street and they street. They ain't on nothing but the Timberlands and the hoodies. You feel me? They ain't giving a fuck about the chains and the big jackets and the rollers
and the Louis and all that shit. Yeah.
I know they was on straight New York shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what New York wanted.
Right.
You feel me? That's why I say if that would have been them in State Property.
Right.
Beanie, Freeway, Petey, the Young Gun.
Right.
You feel me?
Amelia Sparks, all that.
That would have been that.
Philly versus, cause they were raw. Yeah, they got them griminess. Yeah.
All that.
Jada and
Beanie.
Beans. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Beanie would have fucked them
And then
up.
Petey Crack coming. Yeah. And all. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah. I like that one.
Come on, I ain't just imagine. So they play a song and then the nigga come with that. Free! Ooh!
Oh yeah, you talking about Freeway too?
Man,
Yeah.
come on, man. You hear me? Freeways in full effect and all
Yeah.
you need. Come on, man.
Even though it is wrong.
Right.
Rock the mic, yeah. I can feel in the air.
Come on,
Yeah.
man. And Beanie, but whatever Beanie
It's
would have hit him with, whatever Beanie would have hit him with on that first album, he'd have fucked him up.
Right.
Whatever, then Young Chris.
Yeah.
You're welcome to come check us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Then, what that fucker was?
Petey Craig and Jay-Z, that was hard too. It's Freeway and yeah.
You did that shit. I think that shit would have been more harder.
Yeah, I think. Damn, that is right. I like that when like you said, because they raw and they kind of got that grind, and then you got Beans and Jada. And then they already had it this time when they was going at each other and stuff like that.
Yeah, being it fucked them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, you right.
You heard me? But yeah, that shit would have been dope. But fuck, you know how it lined up though, for them to sell out that fucking Madison Square Garden, or if they did or didn't, you know what I'm saying, for them to pull that many people in that bitch, you know what I'm saying, and really that was a great moment,
right,
to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a spitter. I like talking that shit that made sense. You feel me?
Before I give you the last word, I want to ask you the last question too. What made you fall in love with hip hop? Like, why did you fall in love with hip hop, and what, you know?
See the nigga jeans, bro. My daddy played drums, guitars. You know what I'm saying? This nigga played some music on one of Michael Jackson records, bro. You feel me?
Wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, from that shit to my brother-in-law, Mobile Joe. You heard me? You know, Westbank. You know, you're Mobile Records?
Yeah.
You know, man, my brother-in-law.
Okay, they were on the regular. Wow.
Man.
You really fuck with the Westbank, then that make all the sense. Yeah.
Man. That's one of the greatest men I ever been around.
Right.
You feel me? Like from beehive to a butterfly, bro. Real talk.
I'm glad you said that, bro, because it's like people need to really understand. No matter you from Uptown, you from downtown, you from out the east, the West Bank, you know, you from La Place, Slidell. Like, people need to really try to understand people more, because it could be real niggas from everywhere. It don't really, you know, people be really just, oh, he from here, them niggas lame. Like, people be having shit.
Listen, son. I've done a lot of time in jail, son.
Different niggas from all over.
Listen, son. I ain't never, ever just jam with no nigga from Pittsburgh. You heard me? If you about your business in this bitch, you could be my next door neighbor. You could have been killed. You heard me? Killed, son. Look, bitch, you gonna have to scuffle in this bitch once or twice. Nigga gonna need to know that you about your business in this bitch, my nigga. Cause when I roll out and you still in this bitch, then the nigga gonna be at your head unless they know you about your business. You feel me? Like, nigga, look, that's a date I got a little partner out of Desire named Nick.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, when Nick, when he come in jail on C4, you heard me? Right around that time, any nigga know. You heard me? Like, as soon as you come in that bitch, we sizing you up. You gonna, I mean, not looking at you, no. Okay, you about 150. Say, call that Ryan out there. Yeah, they about the same size. Yeah, y'all go catch that cell right quick. You drop your shit and you gonna get it on.
Just that fast, as soon as you got in there.
As soon as you come in that bitch.
Wow.
Before you go to your cell. You feel me? If you don't go get it on, you ain't gonna never eat that bitch. A nigga fucking clean up me. And that's how a nigga was living. You heard me?
Survival of the fittest.
Man, let Nick come in that bitch. I'm sitting on the table watching TV. Let Nick come in that bitch. And the boy dropped his bag. That boy said, man, I'm Nick. I'm out of Desire, you heard me? Whatever it is, you heard me? Because they was hearing rumors about that fucking dome. You heard me? The juvenile till C4, Timberman 3. You heard me? But listen, when BG said, a lot of niggas be bucking.
Press the button, yeah.
He was on the C4.
Okay,
yeah.
Right.
You dig? Like him, my little cousin Boo. Boo, can you hear me? God bless the day, you hear me? On my 13 went down, you hear me? Understand me? Big stupid ass. Listen. My nigga Iggy, you hear me? Rest in peace.
I heard it, yeah.
Listen, that bitch used to go crazy. But that boy coming in and he said that and I looked and I was tear up. I said, you straight, whoa. I said, what's that here? He said, I'm in 5. So you good, homie, you heard me? Because, you know, he coming at bitch
right,
ready.
so you gotta respect him, yeah.
Yes, indeed, you heard me? He put his shit in the cell, then me and that bitch went to running it, and he rapping. He rapping like, oh, that's cool. So he waited about 3 weeks to tell me that was all Dirt, Keem, and Soul. The young gun, because that's third cousin.
Right, okay.
Third's eye. He waited, he like, yeah, that's my cousin and shit. He said, don't tell nobody else, bitch.
Right.
And then other niggas stayed down, so you heard me.
So like you said, it don't matter where you from, you can meet real niggas anywhere, and that's probably still your partner.
Exactly.
Till it's dead, whatever.
Exactly, bro.
Mo, what's the last thing you want to leave the people with, and you can look in the camera if you want or whatever, and you want to tell them?
Say, look, check this out. I want to leave y'all with this shirt. Call me, you heard me, 504. If you need that bitch. Listen, man, real talk though, you heard me? I just want to let y'all know, man, behind the camera is a real straight up guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? From the day I met dude, man, dude been, you know, certified in my eyes, you feel me? Never changed up, you know, you responsible for a lot of shit that happened behind the scenes for a lot of people y'all fuck with. You understand? And I'm proud of you for what you're doing right now, brother. You heard
Thank
me?
you, man.
And keep that shit going, GD.
Thank you,
understand
man.
me? Real nigga talk, man. You heard me? Street dreams, that's what he hold on. You understand? So look, boom, at the same time, on the same token, you heard me? Follow my gram, man. Follow my son gram. I'm P-Town Mo on Instagram. My son is Mo.Sos. MOE.SOS. You heard me? Go pick up our album, P-Town Mo Sos. You feel me? That's the group name, me and him. Name of the album, Bloodline, Father Son shit. Check out our single, March Step, on YouTube, Spotify, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And just fuck with the real, man. Fuck with a nigga who gonna keep it real and gonna tell you what's real. You heard me? Like, nothing sugar coated over here. You heard me? Nothing at all. So, you know, just fuck with what a nigga fucking with, man. You heard me? And yeah, you got a dream when you're in the streets. You understand me?
Street dream.
Wild, Black man down again.
Already, whatever. And we out. P-Town Mo.